Hi everybody, what's up? So today I'm going to show you how I change my site using my Medtronic 670G. So as you can see, we're going to use a blue site today. There are different site colors. I think that Medtronic has gray, green, pink, and blue, but don't quote me on that. I have the blue, and I've had the pink in the past too. So yeah, I just unraveled the tubing, and now I'm going to fill up my cartridge. So I'm gonna connect my cannula into the tubing now. And this is just my experience changing my site, so I'm not here giving instructions on how to change your site. It's just more like if you wanted to see me change my site, because while I know how to change my site, I wouldn't want to lead anyone astray in case there's like a misunderstanding in directions or anything like that. I feel like if you do have questions about how to change your site, just reach out to your endocrinologist really, or the pump company that you have, whether that be Medtronic or Omnipod or T-Slim or any of those companies really. If you do have questions, it's best to go on their websites or to reach out to them. Medtronic has a website. I will link that. I usually put my site on my arm, on my stomach, or on my leg. Right now, I have my old site on my leg, so I'm going to take off that site in a second, and then I'm going to put this site today. Let's see. Do I want it on my stomach or my leg? Hold on. And that goes to say there are other places to put your site too. You can Google it or whatever. That's just where I put my site. I tend to rotate because that way, you have limited geography, as my endocrinologist would say. You have limited geography on your body, so it's best not to keep it on the same spot, because then you get like red dots and the insulin may become a bit resistant. So it's good to change around the spot every once in a while to give your skin a break too. Alright, so I decided I'm going to put my site on my arm. It seems like I always put my site on my arm in videos in the past that I've done before. I did have it on my leg before, but I just feel like having it on my arm. But I'm not going to put it on this side because I already have my Dexcom on this side. Put my site on this side. So what I like to do before I change my site is I give it like a little test run to see how the spring is working. I go and then I push these sides, and it's a good site. So what I do before that is I grab, this is more like how to like site technique, I guess. So what you would do is you just kind of pull back the spring like this. You grab these little edges right here. So wait a second, I'm just gonna put my alcohol swab on my arm to clean the area. I'm gonna put it on the top of my arm probably. And then I'm gonna use this little arrow to line it up. I'm gonna get the tubing out of the way, because I've had it happen before where the tubing has gotten stuck, and it's annoying because then you have to go and restart the whole process, get a new site, do the reservoir, load everything up all over. Well, not the reservoir. You have to rewind everything and do all the steps over again. so it just kind of gets annoying. So if you can, try to do it right the first time if you can. And one of those things is make sure that the tubing is out of the way. Sometimes there are really instances where we can't help it, it's just a bad site. But with this, you can. Just make sure the tubing is out of the way. Okay, anyway, the tubing is out of the way. Now, we are going to hold up. Going to line this up. Tubing's out of the way. I'm gonna push down like this. Bam! The site is in. I'm gonna do a tap. And then I'm gonna slowly take it out. Perfecto. That is a good site. So, now I'm going to do the final steps. And there we go. Last step, this is just my experience changing my site. I guess there might be slight variations in how people change their sites. This is by no means a tutorial video. It's just kind of my experience of changing my site, and I gave you a few site techniques if you could, so that way. I'm gonna give you a few site techniques so that way it's easier to change your site. And also, when you are taking off your site, your old site, it might help to put on some cream. Like I usually put on, I don't even know, just like, I used to use, I just use cream so that way, like that area, it helps the area heal a little more. Because when you take off your site, it's just like a little red sometimes, which is annoying. So the cream kind of helps it to heal a bit better. So that was my experience changing my site. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share the word. Bye!